All right, now, U.S. President Donald Trump is following through on his threat to dramatically cut foreign aid. The Trump administration has asked Congress to approve a sweeping $94 billion reduction in funding aimed squarely at global organizations, including the United Nations, the World Health Organization, and USAID. And as Emily Chebet reports, critics say Trump's move is draconian and could destabilize global health systems, undermine diplomatic influence, and hurt America's long-term security interests.
President Trump has signed.
The proposal is the administration's boldest yet. If approved in its current form, it would slash America's foreign affairs budget by a staggering 85%. The cuts affect some of the world's most critical humanitarian and development projects, from global health to refugee assistance, peacekeeping operations, and disaster relief. President Donald Trump has long argued that U.S. taxpayers are footing an unfair share of global aid and that the funds would be better spent at home. A letter from Russell Vought, the director of the United States Office Management and Budget, states, and I quote, "This special message emphasizes the need to cut wasteful foreign assistance, spending at the Department of State and USAID, and through other international assistance programs." It continues to say these decisions would eliminate programs that are antithetical to American interests. If Trump's request is approved by Congress, the United Nations will lose millions of dollars in aid, from a budget cut of $33 million in the 2024 fiscal year to a staggering $169 million in 2025. According to the White House, the UN has taken advantage of American generosity for too many years. The letter continues to state that in 2023, the United States paid 22% of the entire UN budget, while above our fair share, whereas 192 other member states have profited from the American people while voting against American interests and allies. The U.S. rescissions of budget is also targeting contributions for the international peacekeeping activities, which is proposing a cut of up to $203 million allocated in the 2024 financial year and $158 million in the 2025 financial year. Another major effect is on global health programs, where Trump is seeking to cut $500 million in the 2024 financial year and $400 million in the 2025 financial year, which funds activities related to child and maternal health, HIV and AIDS, and infectious diseases. The refugees that are already struggling are not spared. The proposal seeks to cut up to $800 million for migration and refugee assistance. According to Russell's letter, the move would limit spending to programs that are life-saving or have a clear direct nexus to U.S. national interests. Among the biggest losers if Trump's proposal are passed are the UN Children's Fund UNICEF, the UN Development Program UNDP, the Montreal Protocol, and the UN Population Fund UNFPA, all of which could see their entire U.S. funding scrapped. Corporation for Public Broadcasting is set to lose $535 million in what critics say is part of the ongoing war on the media by Trump's administration. President Trump's request is now before the Senate, which will decide whether to approve it or not. Earlier this week, House Speaker Mike Johnson, a Republican, pledged to push the cuts through, saying the rescission package reflects many of the government-efficient department's findings and is one of the several tools Republicans are using to restore fiscal sanity. The White House budget director has been quoted as saying that if the current effort succeeds, more rescission packages and other spending cuts could follow.
Thank you, sir.
Emily Chebet, Citizen TV.